Well, hi, everybody, and welcome to this Bulls Digital Update. My name is Paul Peck, joined by Bulls sophomore Olivia Sapio to talk a little bit about the season for you, for the swimming and diving team as a whole, and to get everybody a little caught up on where things are at. And let's start with your season in particular, Olivia. Give me a sense on how things have gone, how you're feeling about the way you're swimming and the way this team is swimming.
I'm really happy about this season so far. We've been doing really well as a team, just competing and getting ready for every single practice, swimming as hard as we can in practices and pushing ourselves and each other. So it's been good so far this year.
So you had the training trip down to Florida. How much fun was that? What did you learn from that down there, and how valuable has that been?
This year was awesome. We had nice weather, which is always great, and we had our lifting coach Gino come with us, so that was good. We got a bunch of good lifts in, which taught us really how to swim good practices while we were really sore.
As Andy Bachelor has told us in another digital update, you also had a chance to do a meet down there with a couple of one Florida team, Liberty as well too. What was that like, swimming against some teams that you're not necessarily used to seeing on a regular basis?
That's always exciting. It teaches you a lot because you don't know the girls, so you're racing against different people, so you don't know anything about their times or stuff like that. So it just putting yourself out there and racing.
Olivia is a Western New York native from Orchard Park here. So what's it like to go to school and swim essentially in your hometown?
It's nice. I really didn't want to stay close to home when I was looking at schools, but after coming on my recruiting visit here, this team is just something totally different than any of the other schools I looked at, and I knew this was the place where I had to be.
Be more specific. What about this team sort of jumped out at you? What impressed you? Maybe what is it about the culture of this team that made you want to be a part of it?
Each person on this team is cheering for you. Yes, you were competing against one another, but everyone wants the best for each other, and that's something different than other schools don't have.
Your sport's a little unique in, aside from the relay events, it's a very individual sport. Yet, as you talk about, people are rooting for you. You're competing against them, but that team is sort of the overriding, determining factor. Has that always been the case on teams that you've been on?
That was the case on my club team, so that was something that I knew I wanted in college, and this was definitely the school that offered that the best.
How important is that culture going to be for this squad moving forward into the MAC championships?
That's like everything that we focus on, because this year we are a smaller team with only 16 swimmers and a smaller amount of divers, so having that team culture is what's going to keep us above the other teams.
All right. Do you like where this team is at right now? Do you like where you're at, where the way you're swimming is during coming into crunch time?
Absolutely. We're really excited for the rest of the year.
All right. Well, keep up the good work. Olivia Sapio, a sophomore on the UB women's swimming and diving team. She's doing great stuff. The team is doing great stuff. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Thanks to Olivia, and we thank you for joining us on this Bulls Digital Update.